What we have already achieved for Reservoir Views is the integrated planner for Term 1. Now, our school has a startup program incorporating all excellence in education strategies, so we've been able to put that in place for Reservoir Views. And in this program, we're incorporating the students' rights to do as much learning as possible, and also to feel comfortable and safe in their classroom. Those therefore statements are then going to link into the startup program so that classes will be able to discuss that, what it means, what behaviour standards that are expected in the classroom. One other thing that our school does, which has been fantastic this year, is something called the Paths program, and that's the terminology for that's promoting alternative thinking strategies. And we're looking at building that as a whole school approach. We started at preps, and within that program, it focuses children on what they need to do to react in behaviour situations, what they need to do in their classrooms, how they will be a five-star student, how they'll be show and exhibit five-star behaviour. And at the end of this, I've got some slides to show some examples of what's happening in the classroom with that Paths program. Further plans for Reservoir Views. As I've said, we're just at this stage waiting on our new principal to be selected. We're finishing school a week earlier than normal this year, and in that time we'll be packing up and moving into the new school. We'll be all setting up our learning environment. Both staffs again will be talking about and sharing the developmental management strategies to both staffs. It'll be a great opportunity for staffs from both schools to share their ideas and their expertise. We'll need to look at our student welfare and discipline policy, and also with the initial 3 days next year, we'll also have to look at the joining of data from both schools and actually working out what the starting data is for a brand new school. So in all of this, because it's a brand new school, it's going to be an ideal opportunity and an ideal time to be able to start all of these procedures and have them in place ready for 2009. Now, I'm not sure if that's really clear, but one thing that we're doing and trialling is something called the Paths Kit of the Week. And it's the Paths Kit of the Week selected in each grade. And they are the students that are holding special responsibilities within that grade. At the end of each week, every child in the grade reflects on that person, and they talk about how they've demonstrated responsibility. So the idea of this is to strengthen that idea that we are communal learners and that each of us are responsible for everyone else. The Paths Kit of the Week also has a special treat. They get to have lunch with the principal on Fridays. They have often brought in a selection of goodies for the principal to trial, and of course he's obligated to do taste tests. So they all enjoy that part of their responsibility, and in that time they're able to reflect on things that they've done to help their teacher, things that they've done to help other children in their grade, and they talk about improvements that they'd like to see happening either inside their classroom or out in the yard. So the Paths Kit of the Week is pretty special, and it starts off at the beginning of the year. Every child in the grade is a Paths Kid for a day, so that you can go through and everyone's got the opportunity to feel what it's like, and then they're all picked again to be a Paths Kid for the week. And it's really important with this Paths Kid is that every child in the grade gets a turn to do it, and even for those, your B students or your Cs, the D students, not that we have many Ds, but there are a couple of children, especially in the junior section, that you could say were D students at times. Their behaviour during that week is absolutely outstanding because they have got that badge on, and that's everyone in the yard can see who they are. This is another way of reflecting on letting kids know personal things or further information about a past kid. And then they're writing to them. Jake is a good person. Jake makes me laugh and I like sitting next to him. He is a good worker. And that's really positive reaffirmation for each child. And they end up with big books of this that they can take home or share with each other, keep at school. Jake, you do work that shows you're a good worker. You like football and that's great. Keep improving and you'll be a great football player. Maybe you will play at the MCG one day. And that was from Cindy. And she's, I'm only writing to you. And these are some of the ways that the past kids feel, or the whole grade. You have lots of friends, so you feel that particular way. And it really focuses in on friendships, positive relationships with everyone, and how you can help each other. And that's, I think, one of the strengths that we've had coming through from Raymond's program is trying to develop that communal learning and that communal responsibility. Thank you.